Hey guys, welcome back to the YouTube channel. If you are new here, I'm Randy with Beyond Limits of Palm Beach Mobile Detailing. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to clean and detail the interior of your car in order to achieve professional-like results. So let's get into it.
Don't not get strained but straightening. Don't not get strained but straightening. Don't not get strained but straightening. You don't get shit straight, you don't straighten it.
Alrighty guys, I quickly just wanted to mention that this interior detail is a very simple and a very basic one. Almost like a foundation for interior detailing. It is just something for you to have a better idea on what to actually do when it comes to the interior of a vehicle. So feel free to make any adjustments to your desire, and remember, there is no right or wrong way. In today's video, all we're going to need is some microfiber towels, your all-purpose cleaner, and your detailing brushes. One to agitate, one to dry brush. And we're also going to be needing a vacuum to vacuum the car. And optional, if you are dealing with rubber floor mats, you will need water and a hose or a pressure washer in order to clean them correctly. We're actually a team of two whenever we're out detailing in the field. However, for the purpose of this video, it is only going to be me, as if it would only be you, a one-person team working on a car. So step number one is going to be open all the doors of the car, including the trunk, and we're going to remove everything from inside of the vehicle, including the floor mats. So really quick, what I'm doing now is I take off every personal item from inside of the car. I set it to the side because they look like they're important things that I'm gonna have to return to the car. And what I'm doing now is I'm taking out the trash, seeing what is trash, put it inside of the bag, and then put it inside my trash can inside of my van. Alrighty guys, so I just removed everything from inside of the car. I just removed anything that I seen to be trash. I removed anything to be personal belongings. Anything that was personal belongings, I set it to the side, and everything that I thought it was trash, I put it into a trash bag, which is gonna go inside my van, the trash can. Anything that I was unsure if it was trash or not, I just put it to the side because I want to ask the customer later on if it's indeed trash or if it's personal belongings. So I don't want to throw anything away that's the customer's. So that's for me to ask later and determine that with the customer later on. You want to play it safe. You don't want to throw something away that may be very important to the customer or that's not trash at the end of the day. Now I'm going to remove the floor mats from inside of the car. And this car actually has rubber floor mats and carpet floor mats. So what I do in this case is I always take out the rubber floor mats so I can clean them outside of the vehicle. And for the carpet floor mats, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna assess them and I'm gonna make sure if they're really dirty, I am gonna take them out and vacuum them outside of the car. But if they're not too dirty, then I'll just vacuum them inside of the car. Alrighty guys, this step is almost as an optional step because you never know if your car is going to have some rubber floor mats or not. But in the case scenario that it does have floor mats that are rubber, we have to wash them. So what we're going to do is we're going to clean them right off the bat. That way, by the end of the time that you're finished cleaning the inside of the car, these floor mats are already dry and you don't have to do anything else to it. You don't have to dry it with the towel or anything like that. The sun will take care of it for you. So what I have here is an all-purpose cleaner inside of this pump sprayer. I have this hard bristle brush that I'm gonna agitate the mats with, and I have my pressure gun that I'm gonna rinse the mats with. Okay guys, so now that we're finished cleaning the rubber mats, what are we going to do is we're going to put them in a space where the sun is hitting and they will air dry by themselves. Alrighty guys, step number 3 is going to be working on the actual surfaces. So what we're going to do first is we're actually going to dust off the dashboard, the steering wheel, and the center console. We're going to make sure that we drop down all the dirt, all the dust from on top of the dashboard, from the steering wheel, from the center console onto the floor carpet. That way we can come back later on and we can vacuum that all up. So let's get started guys. We're going to just drop down any dust, any dirt from on top of the dashboard onto the floor, so we can later vacuum that up. This is the easy step. All we're doing is just taking off any dust, any dirt, dropping it down. We're gonna get our detailing brushes for these tight little spaces in here. Get as much as possible as we can. Alrighty guys, so usually cup holders are not this bad. This is actually very dirty, very dusty, very sandy. So what I'm gonna do is right off the bat, I'm gonna go ahead and vacuum these cup holders as well as this section right here, and that way we can proceed to our next step, and which is actually agitating and cleaning these cup holders and surfaces. So I'm just gonna go ahead and vacuum it right away. Alrighty guys, so moving on to step number 4, we're actually going to clean the dashboard, the steering wheel, and the center console. We're actually going to agitate it with some all-purpose cleaner and our microfiber towel, as well as our detailing brushes that I have for agitating with all-purpose cleaner. I did quickly want to mention that there are these Scrub Ninja pads that are online that you can find them, and these basically just replace your microfiber towel when you clean the dashboard. In my opinion, they do make your job much easier. So if you guys are interested, I'll make sure to drop down a link down in the description for these exact ones. The way they work is you want to spray some all-purpose cleaner on your pad, and you want to go ahead and agitate the actual dashboard or the surface you're using, or you're cleaning, I mean. It could be the dashboard, it could be your steering wheel, it could be your doors, and then you just want to grab your microfiber towel and you want to go ahead and dry them up real quick. For the purpose of today's video though, we are going to be using only a microfiber towel, just so it could be simple and basic to use. Alrighty guys, so if you guys did not see what I did there, what I did is I grabbed my microfiber towel, I fold it into a square shape like, and what I do is I use one side to agitate the actual surface and the other side to dry it. So what I would do in this case is I would spray some all-purpose cleaner on my microfiber towel, go ahead and agitate wherever I am looking to clean, make sure I get an even coverage, make sure I clean it real good, nice. And then what I do is once I finish agitating, I flip the towel around and I go and dry that same exact area that I just cleaned. And I repeat the same process throughout the entire surface of the car, wherever I plan on cleaning. Alrighty guys, moving on to step number 5. We're actually gonna be cleaning the doors. We're gonna go from door 1 all the way through door 4. We're gonna basically repeat the same process as we did it with the center console and the dashboard steering wheel. We're gonna go ahead and first dust off from the top to the bottom, and finally when we're all finished dusting off the door, we're actually gonna clean it with some all-purpose cleaner, agitate the door, and dry it off as necessary. So we just finished cleaning all the doors. Now it is time for step number 6, which is vacuuming. We're gonna go ahead and vacuum the car, and from this point forward, you can start wherever you like to, wherever you desire, whether it's from the front to the back or from the back to the front. Usually the driver's seat tends to always be the dirtiest, so that's where I like to start when it's only a one-person team. Otherwise, you know, my partner would always start from the back, but me personally, I start from the front and tackle the hardest part, and as I go throughout the car, it becomes easier and easier vacuuming. So yeah, let's go ahead and start. I'm gonna go vacuum the seats and then the carpeting, and we'll go around the car. Hey guys, I do want to apologize from this point forward. My mic actually stopped working until we realized and got it fixed. But in this shot, all I was saying was that the rubber mats were actually dry to the touch and they were good to be put back in. We didn't have to dry them with any towel. The sun did everything for us. So that is the perk of cleaning them right out the bat and letting them dry in the sun. In this shot, we're just putting the mats back in the vehicle, putting the carpet floor mats back in first, and after we come with the rubber mats on top of it. In this shot, guys, it was actually a very important advice. I was just speaking of how in this car we were not going to be cleaning the seats today. However, I wanted to mention that if we were to clean the seats, we were going to clean them with an all-purpose cleaner and a normal microfiber towel. Or if you wanted to make your life easier, you can always get this Ninja Scrub mitt that we always use to clean seats, and it makes our process so much easier. It makes it go faster. And I was just showing you how to use it. You just spray the all-purpose cleaner onto the scrub mitt, spray some all-purpose cleaner onto the seat, and you start scrubbing. And as you can see, you will be able to see right now the difference between the clean part, the clean half with the dirty half. If you guys are interested in it, do not worry, I will leave a link down in the description for this exact scrub mitt. And just like that, you were able to see a night and day difference. On the left side, it's the part that we cleaned, and on the right side, it's the white leather that is still dirty. So there you guys have it. Now you know how this scrub mitt works. Moving on to step number 7, we're going to be taking care of the windows from the inside of the vehicle. I'm going to start off with the windshield here. As you can see, I'm going to do the right half of the windshield, move on to the center rear view mirror, and then do the left half of the windshield. From there, we'll move on to the door windows on the inside, door 1 through 4, and I will definitely not forget about the trunk door window. Once again, I'd like to apologize for my mic going bad. I did not notice this until the very end when I was doing the outro. I managed to get the outro done, but and during this time, I did not know that my mic was not working. I'd like to apologize. Please guys, remember, if you like the video, show some support, like the video, drop down a comment and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you guys. Alrighty guys, we're all finished up cleaning up the windows. I just quickly wanted to add a step number 8, which is totally optional and it's totally up to you if you want to add a nice touch to the vehicle's interior. I always like to add for my customers a thank you paper mat, and I like to add some fragrance, whether it's a nice scent or an odor removal. So yeah, let me go ahead and do that. Alrighty guys, we're all finished up with the interior of this vehicle. As you can see, we put everything back into its place. Everything that we took out, we put it back inside the vehicle in a neat, organized manner. And now we're all finished up. There you guys have it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Coming up next is most likely going to be how to properly wash your car's exterior. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you like the video, comment down below, and press that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. See you on the next one, guys.